But let's go ahead and talk about this bomb Overcast. While the iron is hot. I started off the last review, B. I'm gonna let you start this one off.
Oh man, Overcast, While the Iron is Hot. Picking up where he left off from his last album came out in what 2020, somewhere around there. I don't know if you ever listened to it, but then he put out an EP with Cardo last year. We talked about that.
Hmm.
Um, and I think that that project was cool. I like that he kind of embraced more of his West Coast feelings, you know what I mean, his West Coast vibes. And with this project right here, Overcast, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool, man. I like the production on here. The features was dope. It's just crazy when you put Overcast next to some other rappers, you see how bad of a rapper he is. But it's just like dang, Mavi out rapped him, Vince Staples out rapped him, Saba super out rapped him.
Hmm.
But he stands his own alone, you know what I mean? Because not much to compare him to, you know what I mean? Be like, dang,
Hmm.
it's just him here. But I thought it was an all right project. So the Spike Lee, oh, I hope that's good hate right there, B.
It is. It is. It
It's
is.
some good hate right there. But
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. I'm
but
gonna
I
get mine off. I'm
yeah,
about to
yeah,
be
but
unethical hate, but go
yeah,
ahead. Keep going.
but I think the production was like the best quality to me on this project. I don't understand. I'm trying to understand the theme of the superpowers or something like that. I'm trying. I don't understand it. This cover is ass. I say that though. It's a
Well, I
bad
think it's
cover.
the while the iron strike. Well,
Yeah,
the full phrase is strike while the iron is
it's
hot.
hot. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I guess like when the lightning hits him,
Hmm.
that's when the iron is going to be hot. He has Thor's hammer. It's made of iron.
So he has the Thor. How he get the Thor hammer? I don't see it.
I'm guessing he's saying like he has superpowers because I believe on one song he said something about the first time he sinned was in church or something like that. He said something like that. I'm butchering the line,
Yeah, I
but
might have to get a
I
few more
guess he's saying
listens.
I guess it's more of a metaphor of like, yo, I'm hot right now. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
boom, I got these Drake placements. Boom, I got these other
So
placements. I
you,
believe like what with the Griselda, the
yeah.
underground. So it's like boom, like while I'm hot and I'm bubbling, I got to strike.
You don't think this album cover ass?
So his last album cover, it would make more sense because he had a hammer in it and he was holding it and you saw the lightning striking it. So that makes sense. This right here, I guess he's saying like, he's catching
What
lightning in a
was?
bottle
Where is he
or
holding the
he's very
hammer
lucky.
at?
No, I saw on the old album cover, the old version of the album cover, while the iron is hot, he had like the lightning, he had the hammer and he had the lightning striking
Oh
it.
yeah, you the one. You got that. You industry. You got that cover. I ain't got that cover.
I'm somewhere on the internet because I think I saved a
Oh,
picture
you
of it
saw it?
somewhere.
Oh no, I never
Yeah.
seen it. So okay, I didn't understand that context.
But
But
it was on there, but yeah, keep
okay.
going.
But no, I'm just poking fun at him. But he should have cut his hair for this cover too, though.
I agree.
But now I thought it was a cool album, man. It was straight. I like the production on it. I think he got better as a rapper as well, and the features he got on here was dope, man. So I give him a cool little mid ground, little solid album right here, man. I think it was cool.
This is time. Should I
Yeah,
go
that's
in
that's all. That's
with, the,
all I got, man.
with my genuine opinion be, or should I start this with hate?
I started with hate or mix it.
I So if you guys are new to the program, me and Overcast have a beef. He told me that I need to off myself. We are the worst podcast platform. I mean,
Mm.
podcast platform. Then when he realized he was talking to me, he said, "Oh, I actually like you. It's your co-host I don't like." Who he was referring to me, right? We got into a whole beef over Data J. So you defending a little kid. Okay, kind of weird, but let's keep going. He told me to get a haircut, but then when you look at him, it's like he doesn't have a haircut. He looks like he hasn't had an edge up in years. In fact, he might be allergic to barber clippers, right? He also might be allergic to making good music in general, especially with me previously listening to his past two projects, because we're the only people that actually talk about it over here, right? So he should be praising us for giving him that pub. I don't know why he was trying to diss us because we're the only people talking about it. You search Overcast up, his own music don't even pop up first. We pop up, so I don't even know what he was talking about. You should be thankful that even we are talking about this, right? And so Overcast, we was getting to a back and forth on Twitter. Like I said, he told me to off myself. And I can say this. We inspired this album, B. This is
Mm.
our album. He made an album dissing, but I had to do the Kim through and I had to skim through it. Um Overcast allegedly sent me this album early, right? And he said, "Yo, I'm dissing you all." He said, "I'm dissing you in this." I said, All right. He said he name dropped us. I said, all right. Which song? All of them. You ain't that bold now. Come on. You know who it is. You're not stepping to you're not stepping to the gods like
Hey,
that.
boy, I
Come
want to
on.
get the BBC, boy.
He might. I mean, he was trying to tell me how cute he was in my mentions, which is crazy. But I listened to this, and so I've heard a good amount of this, the earlier version of this project right here, right? And going in, and I said it on the show. I said, "Yo, like what I heard sounds good." Now, his previous project that we've reviewed on the channel, which we have a review of that, go check it out. Cats Got Wings. I wasn't too favorable of it because I was just like, he don't really stand out to me. He don't really do
Mhm.
anything special to me. I thought it was alright at best, right? Going into this, and I've said it before, even when I heard the earlier version, I like this. I thought this was a really cool, solid project. Were people on the TL overhyping this? Yes. You charging $40 for 13 songs to 28 minutes? Are you overpricing this? Yes. But going into this project right
Oh,
here,
charging it. What do you mean?
he has a vinyl for this, a vinyl pre-order for this. That's $40. It's 39.82 or 39.99.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm part of the Discord, so yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, going into this project, first of all, you're not Jay Dilla. Stop it with the horn. Stop it. We
Inspirations,
gotta
B.
stop this. You ripped the horn from him. Deal, deal, deal. Stop it. But I actually do enjoy hearing the horn every now and then because whenever I hear it, I think of donuts.
Hmm.
But going into it, I will say that the best part of this project is the production. Overcast, you have become a better rapper since the past projects that I've heard that you recommended me be. You're
Hmm.
not the best lyricist, but I'm not looking for that, especially when you're trying to arrange and you're also producing your album as well. I know that you can't be 100% in one thing when you're doing like 50 million other things, right?
Hmm.
I really like the soundscape of this album. I really like the production of this album. Rapping wise, you had me as well. You don't have a lot of personality or charisma, but you get me there enough. Pause on that because you are not that good looking. But going into this project, Truth, this is the intro track. This is the track of him like going in, right? Then he has the next track, Samara Sin. I enjoyed her feature enough.
Hmm.
She definitely, I don't want to say outshine him, but she out personality to him.
B,
Like
B,
she stood out.
B.
Yes.
Everybody that he sit next to outdo him. Be
Yeah, but
honest.
no, no. Well, you're right, but I'm saying like because okay, yeah, I guess that's the best way I can say it. I'm on stumbling. Malaya did good. New Powers, he had the skit. I guess someone was hyping him up, saying that he heard about him or whatever. Then we got
Hmm.
Mavcast. I'm not gonna lie, Overcast, you might need to produce a Mavi project because I love the production that you had Mavi on. You was cool. And I'm like, all right, you was talking to him like you was in that pocket. You know who Overcast reminds me of? Hit Boy. That's who he reminds me of. To
Him
me,
and
he's on that same,
I think him and Mavi, they've been working with each other for years.
which makes sense. But to have a
Mhm.
song called Mavcast and then have Mavi just steal the show on there is crazy. That's just me personally.
It's
But
not hard to do.
yes. Then we got the song Spike Lee, which I enjoyed, 6 a.m. That Strange Ways was something different though. I was like, why is Vince Staples next to this bum right here? What is he doing? Don't look. I'm like Vince. Don't touch him. He might get some of his bumness on you. What are you doing? But I mean, overall, I like this song as well. Vince Staples definitely came off really energetic and really charismatic on this project. He didn't
Mhm.
give me that monotone flow he usually gives.
Mhm.
He actually like came in with a new flow, a new pocket. He wasn't as monotone. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, all right. Vince is eating on this bad boy. Then we got New Era, which I no, New Era has the skit at the end of it. Then we have
Mhm.
Dog Days. Saba did his thing on that as well. Then we got On Time, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I agree
Mhm.
with you. To me, it's that same critique I have with the College Dropout, where each feature that Kanye had on there, besides Ludacris,
Mhm.
obviously, everyone outshined you in terms of like their rapping performance and ability, right?
Mhm.
And personality wise as well. Even though Kanye had a personality on College Dropout,
Yeah.
I think the best thing going for Overcast on this project was the production, the curation of the project, and the actual
Mhm.
soundscape itself. I really enjoyed it. I don't know why it gave me very reminiscent vibes of like a blog era Isaiah. Well, not even blog era, just Isaiah Rashad's production. Some stuff that Isaiah Rashad would probably go on himself. But overall, I enjoyed this project. I thought that this was a solid body of work. Is it great? Like some Twitter people are trying to overhype it to be? No, but I think this was solid enough for me to be like, all right, I got this in the rotation for the year right now, and I might come back to some of this stuff right here. But it definitely wasn't bad. It's just I think Overcast has to work on if you're gonna be monotone rapping, you got to be a better rapper. You can't just be monotone and
Mhm.
be boring. That's the problem. But overall, I thought this was a solid body of work. Like I said, the best thing about this project is the production, is the curation, and it's not too long. It's 28 minutes, 39 seconds, 13 songs. I didn't have a problem with this project.
Nah,
Like,
me neither, man. But it's dope that the feature stood out as well, though.
yeah.
Like he is a curator, like he's a producer. So I'm pretty sure most of his jewels gonna go into the production side of things. But I think it was okay, man. That nigga looking like Andre Wiggins in the face. I don't know if you know who Andre Wiggins is
No,
from bro. He looked just like Andre Wiggins in the face on this cover, bro. Go
let me
look up
see.
Andre Wiggins, bro. Bro look just like Andre Wiggins.
Oh, I do know who he do look like. He do look like I know who this is.
Man, but nah, shout out to you, man. You put out a solid project, bro. Solid album, man. Continue on your production, and
Hmm.
you might have to produce some stuff for Vince and more for Mavi, because he do produce for Mavi, but him and Vince might have to hook up with him with some production because that's Strange Ways. I
Hmm.
liked how Vince sound more, like you say, energetic on there, and he been
Hmm.
giving us a lot of the monotone flows as of late. So good job, man. You put out a good project, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been listening for years, man. So I support
Yeah,
you, bro.
you actually put me on, B.
Yeah,
But it's still always F you, and it will always be F you.
yeah.
You're still a bum. You still need a haircut. I don't know why you went
Mhm.
to the studio thinking you that dusty looking afro. Yeah, but besides that, solid little project right here.
Yeah,
But we are
man.
going to be the only ones talking about this project on YouTube. So yeah, you might get a
Almost.
little buzz out of this. You might get a little clout. You ought to thank
Yeah,
us. Hey, if you are watching this review and you go talk to Overcast, tell them the BBC sent you. That's all I gotta
yeah,
say.
yeah.
So it might just be three people commenting
Yes.
on his stuff in general. Who in general. So yeah.
All right.
B, you got any final thoughts or closing notes on this?
A solid project, bro.
All
That's
right.
it.
Same. But yeah, let us know what y'all think about this Bums project. While the Iron is Hot by Overcast, down in the comment section down below.
Man, shout out to Beyond Beats and Culture.